Many of you are thinking, I'm about to bash gay, homosexual, lesbian, or deviant people. That's not what this video is about at all. If any of you have been watching me for any time, you understand that I'm an intellectual first, a political scientist second, and a human, well, somewhere down number 20 or so. Meaning, my personal feelings are so pushed aside in favor of other things that they might as well never be taken into account. That being said, my analysis of political and what goes on behind closed doors is far more important than any other consideration. And speaking of far more important things in this country, a gay marriage has got to be so far down the list of things important in this country so as to not even make the top 1,000 things. It is an utter and complete distraction. Hillary Clinton, Obama, Republicans, and Democrat politicians all fumble over themselves to pat themselves on the back for supporting, bringing up, and cheering on gay friggin' marriage. Let's go over the numbers. Gays make up 1% of the U.S. population, as per several surveys, researcher, census, and other very dry reports. Go look it up yourself. What is the impact of even discussing gay marriage on a public national scale? Nothing. The issue itself is irrelevant. In terms of human importance in general and national importance for the United States, it is completely and utterly meritless. Discussing or not discussing it doesn't add nor subtract anything from anyone's life in the United States. It has to be the most inconsequential issue ever brought up in the history of politics. It is an impossibility that the number one issue facing the United States is gay marriage. Again, it doesn't even come in the first 1,000 problems with this country. All political issues, all foreign policy issues, all constitutional issues, all civil liberty issues, all minority problem issues, all immigrant issues, all economic issues, all fiscal issues, all monetary problems, all class warfare problems, all health problems, all technological problems, all regulatory problems, all government expansion problems, all personal liberties issues, all police state problems, all education problems, all tax problems, all inheritance problems, all abortion problems, all hidden agenda problems of the mainstream media come in way ahead of any thought of a gay marriage issue. These problems affect everyone. A problem that only affects 1% of the population, and if you look carefully, it only affects 15% of that 1%, is wholly unimportant to the rest of us. We are headed for a cover-up on a scale of global proportions. Obama and Hillary Clinton and Congress are trying to hide the Benghazi scandal, the economy, unemployment, and the collapse of the dollar as a world currency with a potential nod to starting World War III. So please spare me when you try and get up on your soapbox about your problem of gay marriage. Help solve these other problems first, and then we'll think about even looking into what the 1% are going to do about their problem. It's not the 99%'s problem. Please stop screaming at us, trying to get the police state to arrest law-abiding citizens, and trying to make your issue top priority when black kids are dying in the streets of Chicago. When your problem hits epidemic, genocidal, and pandemic proportions, as 3,000 black people dying from lack of health care in Chicago, call me. Until that time, shut up, take a seat, and help solve some of these real problems. Your gay marriage is not one of them. If you're about to threaten World War III, call me. If not, sit down and shut up. We don't actually care. When a black teenage girl has been convinced that her baby, who could be the next Black Einstein, is better off killed and walks into a Planned Parenthood to let them perform their racial genocide on a scale the likes of which the Holocaust could never have hoped to accomplish, when your problem meets that scale of evilness, call me. Until then, get in the back seat and tell me, are we looking on the odd or even side of the road to a solution? Right now, you're in the way of people dying in the streets. You're in the way of babies being murdered. You're in the way of a cover-up in Washington the world has never seen before. Gay marriage is not important to the United States. It is a distraction from much, much, much bigger problems. Thank you for watching the Shikama Live Show.